My best friend's wedding invite arrived in a gold embossed envelope, but the real surprise was the knife she'd twist in my back. By the time I realized why I was really there, I was already packing my bags, tears blurring the world around me. Emma Carter had always believed in the magic of promises, those unspoken vows between friends that were supposed to last a lifetime. She and Lily had been inseparable since their college days, sharing late-night talks, heartbreak tears, and dreams of futures that seemed intertwined. Lily, with her infectious laugh and boundless charm, was the sun to Emma's steady moon. So when Lily's wedding invitation arrived, promising a weekend of celebration in a sprawling vineyard estate, Emma felt a rush of joy. She imagined herself standing by Lily's side, maybe even catching the bouquet, laughing as they always had. The drive to Napa Valley was a blur of anticipation. Emma's suitcase was packed with her best dress, a deep emerald gown that made her feel like she could conquer the world, and a speech she'd rehearsed for weeks as the maid of honor. She hadn't been officially named, but she assumed it was a given. After all, who else would Lily choose? The vineyard was breathtaking, with rolling hills draped in green and fairy lights twinkling like stars against the dusk. Guests milled about, their laughter mingling with the clink of champagne glasses. Emma scanned the crowd for Lily, her heart swelling with pride. But as she approached the bridal suite, she overheard a conversation that stopped her cold. "Did you see Emma's dress? She actually thinks she's in the wedding party," a voice snickered. Claire, one of Lily's newer friends from her corporate job. Another voice, sharp and mocking, replied, "Lily only invited her to make a point. You know, show Tom's ex who's won." Emma's breath caught in her throat. Tom, Lily's fiancé. Emma's ex-boyfriend from 3 years ago. The one who'd broken her heart when he said he wasn't ready for commitment. She hadn't known Lily was dating him until they announced their engagement 6 months ago. Lily had sworn it was a coincidence that she and Tom had just clicked at a mutual friend's party. Emma had believed her, had pushed down the ache in her chest because she loved Lily and wanted her to be happy. But now, standing outside the bridal suite, the truth hit like a slap. Lily hadn't invited her out of love. This was a performance, a cruel display to prove Lily's triumph. Emma's hands trembled as she clutched her suitcase, the emerald gown inside now feeling like a costume for a fool. She pushed open the door. Lily stood there, radiant in her white gown, her eyes widening as she saw Emma. "Oh, Em, you made it," she chirped, but there was a flicker of something guilt, perhaps in her gaze. "Why am I here?" Emma's voice was steady, though her heart was fracturing. Lily's smile faltered. "What do you mean you're my friend? I wanted you here for my big day." "Stop it." Emma's voice rose, drawing the attention of the other bridesmaids. "I heard Claire. I know you invited me to rub it in my face. To show me you got Tom." The room fell silent. Lily's face flushed, and for a moment, Emma thought she'd deny it. But then Lily's expression hardened. "You always thought you were better than me. Emma, always the perfect one, the one Tom loved first. Well, guess what? He chose me." The words cut deeper than Emma could have imagined. She wanted to scream, to cry, to demand why their friendship had been reduced to this petty game. But instead, she turned and walked out, her heels clicking against the hardwood floor. She didn't stop until she reached her car, where she sat, staring at the vineyard's glow, wondering how everything had unraveled so fast. The next morning, Emma didn't attend the ceremony. She couldn't bear to watch Lily and Tom exchange vows, knowing her presence was just a prop in their story. Instead, she drove to a nearby cafe, ordered a coffee, and let the weight of betrayal settle in her chest. She thought back to their college days, how Lily had borrowed her notes, cried on her shoulder, promised they'd always have each other's backs. Where had that Lily gone? As she sipped her coffee, her phone buzzed with texts from mutual friends at the wedding. "Where are you? Are you okay?" One message, and from an old classmate, Sarah, stood out. "I heard what happened. Lily's out of line. You deserve better." Emma's eyes stung with tears. But Sarah's words sparked something in her, a resolve to reclaim her dignity. She didn't need to be at that wedding to prove her worth. She didn't need Lily's approval or Tom's love. She was enough. Back at the vineyard, the reception was in full swing. Lily danced with Tom, her laughter echoing, but there was a hollowness to it. Some guests whispered about Emma's absence, and Claire's smug grin faltered when she overheard Sarah defending Emma. Lily used her to feel better about herself. Sarah said to another guest, "That's not what friends do." Emma, meanwhile, had checked into a small inn nearby. She unpacked her suitcase, laying out the emerald gown on the bed. It was beautiful, a symbol of the confidence she'd almost lost. She decided to wear it that evening, not for anyone else, but for herself. She walked to a local wine bar, the gown catching the light as she moved, and for the first time in days, she felt free. Over the next few weeks, Emma distanced herself from Lily. She didn't respond to the half-hearted apology text Lily sent a day after the wedding, nor did she engage with the social media posts showcasing the perfect day. Instead, she focused on her own life, her job as a graphic designer, her love for hiking, her small but loyal circle of friends who valued her for who she was. One evening, while scrolling through her phone, Emma came across a post from Sarah, a photo of them from college, laughing together at a campus event. The caption read, "Real friends lift you up, not tear you down." Emma smiled, her heart lighter than it had been in weeks. She realized that losing Lily wasn't the end of her story. It was the beginning of a new one. The experience taught Emma a painful but valuable lesson. Not every friendship is meant to last forever. And sometimes, the people closest to you are the ones who hurt you the most. But it also showed her the strength she carried within, the ability to walk away from toxicity and choose herself. What do you think? Reader, was Emma right to walk away, or should she have confronted Lily further? Is there ever a justification for using a friend to settle a personal score? Share your thoughts on friendship, betrayal, and the pursuit of self-worth.